Hey, what's going on, guys? It's Nix here, and welcome back to our second weekend devlog. Oh, geez, devlog. Welcome back to our second weekend vlog. So today it's Saturday, August 26th, I believe. I'll double check. Yeah, 26th. Awesome. So yeah, we're gonna show you a little bit more of the bathroom and what we're gonna do today. So, well, with that said, hopefully that zoom didn't come in there. Try to do a little focus there. So, didn't really show this in the last vlog, but we cut out this whole area. So there was a closet here. Trying my best to zoom out here. Yeah, it's about as far wide as you can see. But yeah, so we're gonna do some cleaning up, and one of the things we want to tackle today is knocking these out, these little whatever's left of the drywall framing. Whole big jagged piece up here. So I'll try and get some footage of that. If I don't, it's probably going to be because I don't want the camera getting destroyed, as we'll be dealing with a lot of drywall. And my dad had already just started a few minutes ago knocking some of this out, so we'll try and record some of that for you guys. It's just about before we're about to go eat lunch, really, so we're kind of just messing around in the meantime. After which, we'll kind of just roll some footage and hopefully get something for you guys, and then we'll see where our weekend goes from there. One other, though, quick little update. And we'll walk down to the train room, because I want to show this off. So, little tour here. Step lights, always important. And then this switch. Haha, light. Okay. So yeah, over here we got our futon, and we got ourselves some nice train pillows that my mom had ordered for me for the house, and yeah, they're kind of cool. I don't know what engines are on which one, because I'm not that big of a history nerd, but I do know that they are awesome. Some really cool stuff, and we do have the double Danny stack. So if you're Squishmallow fans, you might see more of them moving forward. They're the only two in the house though right now. So, yeah. We'll get back to you guys after lunch. And, yeah, like I said, we'll see where the weekend goes. So it has been a while, and well, as you guys can see behind me, we've gone and touring up a little bit of the bathroom. So it's about the end of the day on Saturday. Don't know what we're doing tomorrow yet, other than I think we're gonna do a little bit more work in here. I don't know if we're gonna do something later tonight, so if we do, you guys will get to see it. If not, then see you tomorrow. But until then, guys, we'll catch you on the flip side. Alright, well, welcome to August 27th side of the vlog, everyone. It is a little bit later in the day, but we're going to kind of catch you up on speed. Didn't really do too much today on Sunday. I'll probably have footage of a bench we put together up in my parents' house, and yeah, I mean, that's pretty much all that we've done today. Like I said, it's a little bit later in the day, but I will show you, I guess a little bit better. I did record this again yesterday, but show you guys the bathroom and the absolute damage we did. Now, I won't get into in here too much, but as you guys can see, there is a lot less drywall. And unfortunately, there is some termite damage in various spots, and we are still ripping up stuff. So probably the next time we get into this, I don't know if we'll get into it next weekend, but the next time we're working up here, hopefully we'll be finishing up, ripping up the drywall, and then hopefully going on from there. But yeah, big mess on the floor still. Well, not that big of a mess, but yeah, don't feel like cleaning it up right now. Anyway, since that is now out of the way, and it is Sunday, and I am a terrible vlogger, we're gonna go down to the basement. We're gonna have some fun. So, I know I showed it off the last vlog. Trying to coordinate down the steps, hopefully I don't fall. Oh no, don't hit the camera. Low ceiling. Yeah, so last time, came down here, showed you guys all the train room, which is a mess. New pillows in the back, which I did show, I think, in a previous clip, but we'll run back over there just in case I decide not to edit it. But yeah, over here are some new train pillows. Now these are cool. I will try and get a little bit better focus here for you guys. There we go. So they're like this newsprint style art. Really cool. So we got a 440 and I believe a 460. And yeah, just some really cool old engines. And yeah, so got them for our futon. Got our Danny's, double D's. And yeah, we got a whole bunch of mess around here. So I think what I'm going to try and do is tidy up a little bit. Do have one box that I want to play with, and I'll get to this box in a little bit. So essentially, we're going to clean up a little bit, or at least tidy up a little bit, and then we're going to make a mess. So yeah, without further ado, I guess we'll get into it. I don't know where I'm going to start. There's a bunch of boxes all over the place. I'm not going to try and pack too much up. I think just anything that I have open and out, I'm just going to neatly pile up. So I'm going to find a place to put you guys, which I don't know where that is. So I will be back, or you'll actually see it in a second. Alright guys, focus that real quick. Alright, so it's been a little bit, maybe about an hour or two, maybe 3, I don't know, I kind of lost track, but as you guys can see behind me, a little bit more organized now, so let me give you a little tour of what we got going on here. So, going off to our right here, we've got MTH Premier down at the bottom. Got Atlas 1 Williams
and 3 Lionel rolling stock. These are just, full disclosure, these are stuff that are in boxes right now, minus some of the engine stuff, but we'll get up there. Rail King, obviously. And what I've been trying to do is separate or organize sort of by both brand and road name, and there are a group of like oddities, like this stack is an oddity group. But yeah, moving up on the shelf, engines, more engines, and up here is just a little bit more random assortment. Good old Polar Express set. Might get into that at some point. Don't know when, but yeah, we'll get to that. I don't remember exactly what are in 2 of these boxes. I think one of them is an old Marks set. So I'll have to explore that at some point. But I've tried to keep the Polar Express stuff together. Now, 2 Rail King steam engines. I'll show you guys which ones those are. Our 2 big Lionel ones. And this clear box with all the bubble wrap in it, if I get up close to it, that is a box full of post-war and MPC era. So those are all conventional engines. We'll get into running those at some point. I don't know if we won't get into it tonight. But yeah, moving on. So we got command stuff, DCS. I'm trying to keep things in focus for you guys. DCS, Lionel, buildings and accessories, some just small tools and stuff. And then down here, this little box of joy is quite a big box, and in here is like almost every loose piece of rolling stock we have just in bubble wrap. So anything from Marks to post-war to MPC era Lionel, MTH, all that fun stuff. That's all in this box. We'll get into maybe doing a video or part of a vlog where we just go through and kind of catalog everything. Give you just a little bit of a closer insight on some of that stuff. Like this big box down here, I think this is cool. And we haven't really had these out on the rails yet, but this is a Pennsylvania, pardon the reflection and focus. So it's a Pennsylvania crane car, and you can't really see it because the instruction manual is behind it. But this thing is huge, and we actually have a identical twin in Norfolk Southern. So as I was saying earlier, like this whole stack here, this little pile here is Norfolk Southern, Pennsy. We have more stuff in MTH Premier, and then oddities, Atlas. We actually, for the longest time, as you guys might be able to tell, we're more MTH friendly, family friendly than we are Lionel's family, or Atlas or Williams for that matter. We have picked up like some small pieces here and there that we just thought were cool. One of which is this MOW Pennsylvania jet snowblower. I've had videos of this on my Discord server. We'll have to get this out at some point and run it, but I'll show that to you guys maybe more closer into the winter. We'll get some of the snow stuff out and run it. But yeah, moving up the shelf again. Engines, these are all diesels except for one, which is this guy. That is our little 060 switcher. And then our big steamer boxes and the conventional engines, obviously. So moving on over to the left is our G-Scale pile. Now, I've tried to condense G-Scale as much as possible. Problem is G-Scale is just absolutely huge. It's the biggest sort of model scale, or what I would consider the biggest model scale. I know it's not the biggest scale because there are stuff bigger than G-Scale, but it's the biggest scale that we have here for us. And again, we'll get into G-Scale at some point down the road. I just don't know when yet. So that might be a spring thing, if we get some nice early spring days. If not, maybe next summer, we'll see. Depends on how we're feeling, because we're not going to want to do it during the winter. Winters in here, in this area, can kind of be a little bit rough. But yeah, no, so moving on. Now, didn't really have anywhere to sit, so we had the two fold-out chairs. But we did get the futon, which that happened like last week, so it's there now. We haven't really used it all that much. We did get the new pillows. which I've covered like at least twice already. But yeah, so we got the chairs out, and these boxes in the corner are just oddity stuff that I don't know exactly either where to put or the rebox. So for example, like in this box, that on top is a Proto 2 battery charger. We'll get that out of the way. But under it are like 4 AIUs, there's a WIU, and an MTH transformer down there. You know, that stuff. I have the boxes for it, I just haven't put it away yet because I'm still kind of messing with it. But yeah, there's a whole bunch of stuff, like a small box of loose Lionel Fast Track, all that fun stuff. Now, I did say earlier that we would be getting into this box, not tonight. So what I think I'll do is, since it's already getting late here tonight, I might just mess around. I'll film some of the trains we already have out running, get to show you guys some of those, but maybe tomorrow night. So I'm gonna say this now, I'm not entirely sure how my week's gonna go, but tomorrow, instead of stream, because I usually stream like Monday, Thursday, Friday, instead of streaming tomorrow, I might get and dive into this box and record a little bit extra content. If I feel the otherwise, or the other side, then I'll just stream instead, and then we'll leave this until maybe next week. But box of stuff, so we'll get into this sometime soon, I promise. But yeah, I think somebody came in. Hello? Alright, sorry about that, guys. My dad came in to talk for a little bit. I wanted to see what I was doing. But yeah, that's gonna wrap it up for today, at least. Again, like I said, if we get into the box of goodies, which would be these, yeah, you guys can expect to see that on Monday. So yeah, with that said, guys, if I see you tomorrow, awesome. If not, let me know what you guys think. Till then, guys, enjoy.